a fatty. Thought I would do a little update because of where I left my last vlog off, which was yesterday, and I also posted it yesterday. I was talking about struggling with wanting to eat when it wasn't yet time for me to eat, with my goals in mind, I guess, like my goals for the times that I would eat during the day. And this forced me to face my thoughts and my habits and why I have certain habits. I want to say my thoughts are what caused me to be unhealthy and overweight my whole life, or almost my whole life. But it's my actions, because there's my thoughts, but then I act on them, how I am. So it's nobody else's fault but mine. So it forced me to just realizing stuff, how I am, and like face it. Was that I really wanted to eat, but I couldn't really figure out if it was just me dopamine seeking or if I was actually hungry. I feel like I have a tough time still knowing when I'm actually hungry versus just wanting to eat, because that's what I've always done. I've just always thought of food and ate. I like eat for comfort, for something to do. So like out of boredom, for dopamine. And it's something I've been doing my whole life. So this is really tough to deal with. And it's something that I need to deal with if I want to be better. So that is what I am trying to do. So yesterday was a hard day with that. And it did not end. Actually, let's start with, it ended up being okay. I was right. And I did just get occupied by things I had to do and wanted to do. And lo and behold, didn't feel any hunger. I really was, like I suspected, wanting to eat out of boredom and like just like looking for some sort of dopamine. I ended up being okay, but I suffered again in the evening. I do suspect, so the evening is my real problem. That is why I try so hard not to eat too many calories, or like all of my calories or most of them early in the day, because I feel like if I could have some calories left for me in the evening, it saves me from binging, just eating way over my calories. Not necessarily, it's not always necessarily an intense binge, but it's over my calories, and I do not need to be going over my calories really at all. Okay, I need to save them. So because of that, yesterday, I did not eat enough protein during the day. And I hate to be the one to say it, but what they say is true. If you eat enough protein and healthy foods, you'll feel satiated and you'll be fine. But I didn't all fucking night when it was like my chill time to like watch TV, or like I was actually editing my video. Time I take to myself. I wanted to eat, and I was fighting with myself and my brain in the cupboard. And so I snacked, but it wasn't bad because it was within my calories. But yeah, all that to say that I need to watch how I eat throughout the day so that it's okay, that it's better for me in the evening. But with that being said, it is Friday. The weekend is coming up. This is where I struggle a little bit more. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to take you on my weekend with me of trying to unbig my back weekend edition. Because we all know weekends are for fun, and I don't know. I socialize a little bit more. The little bit of socializing that I do tends to happen on the weekends. That means food. That means I'm with more people. Whatever. Family. It's going to be interesting. Good morning. You would think that I would get myself together before coming on camera at any point, but what was that? I bought this the other day. It's protein pancake mix. It has 23 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, no added sugar. It's sweetened with monk fruit, and it has milled flax in it. Is it good for you? I don't know. Okay, I'm under the impression that if it says protein, it's probably better for you than the regular one. Anyway, I don't know. I just needed to rebuy pancake mix because once in a while I like to make pancakes for my daughter. I obviously enjoy pancakes. Do I need them though? Not necessarily. Okay, so I'm trying to make a healthy-ish breakfast. I don't always eat breakfast-ish foods. It's usually healthy, so like a breakfast burrito or something. But I do crave pancakes often, so I just made these protein pancakes. They're good for you. Honestly, I don't know. It said protein on it and no sugar, so I'm gonna go with it's better than the regular pancake mix that I would get on it. I'm gonna put some plain Greek yogurt. Why do I like this? I don't know. My pancake, for whatever reason. I tried it once and it was good. And then I defrosted some frozen berries. Oh my god, it's a lot of water. There is my healthy-ish breakfast that I am having today. I'm gonna punch the calories into my app after and put it down here if I remember to. Sesame Street is gonna be here with me, but I just wanted to talk about how I am helping myself not binge or overeat in the evenings, because that's where my problem lies. Please excuse my hair. I bedazzle. This is the first one I buy, and I have been bedazzling. It keeps my hands busy. Why do I feel the need? I have to show you. It keeps my hands busy, and it satisfies my brain, I guess. I also had been doing paint by numbers. Oh my god, that one works so well too. And I'll just put on a show or whatever I'm watching at the moment, a YouTube video maybe, and I bedazzle or I do paint by numbers. I've been doing the bedazzling this past week, and when I tell you it helps me immensely, it helps so much. My hand, it's I need to do something to stop me from wanting to eat while I watch TV. It's just, it is what it is. I don't know. I've noticed that it's probably the reason I'll eat while I watch TV or just overeat at night or binge, because sometimes it does just turn into a full-on binge of whatever is in my fridge. My hands being busy stops me from doing that. It's satisfying something in my brain doing these types of activities, and it's nice because they're things I've never done before too. So, and it's really made a huge difference. I really do believe that for me, my overeating or eating while watching TV at night, even if it's not overeating and just eating, is like a dopamine or sensory thing or both. And the relaxing things like this bedazzling project is, what am I going to do with it after? Nothing. But it's just, it's very relaxing. There's one thing that I am doing to help myself stay on track with my eating and like learn how to not overeat, learn about myself and my brain and why I do the things that I do. I don't know how this relates to anything, but I got an ice maker and I want to open it. I wanted to show you, so let's open it. It was on special. This was not planned, but I've always wanted an ice maker. Random buy, but I feel like my life is going to be updated. I will always have ice for my drinks and my iced coffees, and this may or may not make me want to drink more water. So maybe I did need this. Maybe I did. So I'm gonna try and set it up. Let's open it and I'll let you know how it goes. I just wanted to share some thoughts because I feel like it's been a minute since I've shared a thought. And the thought is that I am feeling like I need to meal prep. As badly as I don't want to do this, or as much brain power that it's going to take me to think about how I'm going to do this. I know it's really not that serious, but like you have to understand that in my head, Things are harder than they really are. When there's lots of steps. And anyways, whatever. I don't know. All that to say that I think I need to meal prep because, okay, listen. When I get really hungry, and by really hungry, it's not like that hungry with me. Like, we're not starving. But I think that I'm starving because, well, I'm a fatty. I will eat not unhealthy because, I mean, yes, unhealthy, but not unhealthy because I don't have unhealthy food at home. I will eat like a lot or unnecessarily. Like I'll add extra calories. Like say I'm really hungry and I just like for whatever reason can't control my fat ass and I'm cooking a meal or like I'm waiting for that next meal to come. I will like snack on something. And even if it is something healthy, it's still extra calories regardless. I mean, sure it's better for me to snack on berries or chia seed pudding over Oreos or ice cream or something, just plain bread. It's still calories that I don't need because I will eat that and then I will go on to eat my meal. And I don't like that. So like I need to fix that. The only way I think that I'm going to be able to fix that is having my meals prepared for me so that when I'm hungry, I can just go straight to my meal. I was always in the mindset that like I needed to push and wait, like push my hunger, wait, I'll eat later, like push it. You need to keep your calories for later because you're gonna binge, or you're gonna eat so much. Don't start eating now because then you're gonna eat all. Like, I mean, I'm still okay with waiting. Like, I'm still okay with the whole waiting to eat later, like the intermittent fasting thing. That's fine. That's okay. I can handle that. It's more so like my meals and before my meals and not knowing what I'm gonna eat. So like, there's so much to think about. So I'll just eat whatever's in front of me and like throw away my goals. So all that to say that I think I'm gonna need to meal prep. And how am I gonna do it? Like at least my breakfast and lunch or brunch or whatever. Possibly my supper. So yeah, I don't know what that's gonna look like. I have to plan because it also throws me off with. Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry, I had to pause this a couple times, so I got a bit sidetracked. But yeah, so I was always under the impression that I needed to wait, save my calories. But I'm okay with the intermittent fasting. That's fine. But I think that it's affecting my goals. I need to be realistic with the type of person that I am, where I need to be fed. So that, because when I am fed healthy food, eating properly, I don't think about food for a good while. Okay, so I think that like I need to be fed, or like I need to know what I'm gonna eat so that nothing else can really get in the way. Like, oh, I'm hungry. It's like I need to think about like being hungry, and I mean hungry because there's hungry and then there's me wanting to eat. Okay, that like I'm still trying to understand when my body's actually hungry and when I'm just, you know, wanting to eat. There's a difference. There's a big stark difference between the two. So I'm trying to learn that. Anyway, so when I am hungry, it clouds all my judgment. It clouds all my judgment, okay? Like I'm like an addict. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. Let me just have this. Let me just have a piece of bread with butter on it. Let me just have the leftover pancake that my daughter ate for breakfast. Let me just really quick eat this granola bar and then go on to eat my real meal. No, it's like, and it lets me, it doing that act of eating those things that I was just mentioning stops me from being hungry for a little bit, but it doesn't mean I'm not gonna fully eat again. Like I'm like in my head, oh yeah, that's a snack. You were just so hungry. Now I'm gonna have my meal. That's not okay. So like I need to either learn how to not do that, But I think before I can learn, I need to understand how I am and have my meals prepared for me so that that doesn't happen to me. Because I was always like, I would be afraid that, like, oh, you're gonna eat that meal you prepared for yourself and you're gonna snack on these other things. But where did that come from? Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't eat my prepared snack, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and then snack on something else because it's not a fucking piece of bread with butter on it. It's not a granola bar. It's a healthy meal or snack. So I think I'm gonna need to try that. And I need to figure out what I'm gonna meal prep, what I'm gonna buy, how I'm gonna meal prep it, like when I'm gonna do it. It sounds like a lot of fucking work. But I think that just like it's just what I need to do at least for now. And oh, it's so daunting. Like if I'm being honest with you, it's so daunting on my fucking mind. Like it's so that's so many fucking steps to doing something. Like my I feel like my brain can't handle it, but I it needs to. It needs to handle it. And yeah. Also, in like what's heavy on my mind when it comes to this too is that like I'm responsible for a family, right? When they eat, like my family, I make dinner. I'm responsible for my toddler, which is fine. I feel like her eating doesn't really get in the way of my eating unless she like leaves leftover pancake, like I explained before. Okay, and sometimes I have to stop myself from wanting to eat that. So it's like either I'm gonna have to be eating different things from my family, like my own meal, or I'm gonna have to prep my other meals and just like not my dinner because dinner is the meal I have with my family. And it always is healthy. Like the only time it wouldn't be healthy is because I decided to do that. Like I'm making like a fun like taco lasagna or something like once in a while. It usually always is protein, some type of vegetable, and a carb. And I could choose not to eat the carb or like a lot of the carb, you know, because that's how this goes. I've always made supper like that. It's just like I'll overeat. Just because it's healthy doesn't mean that eating a lot of it is gonna not make you gain weight or go over your calories. It's not gonna allow you're gonna go, like, it's gonna make me go over my calories whether it's healthy or not, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that one. And that was the thought I wanted to share.